I went on over to the Brawl Stars subreddit and I went through all of the custom user submitted maps and I picked out 10 of my personal favorites. So today we're going to be going over 10 maps that must get added to Brawl Stars within the next year. Now if you like any of the maps that I show, leave a like down below, comment which one is your favorite, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Before we hop onto the first map, if you watched my previous video on the Hog Rider Carl skin, Supercell actually sponsored a giveaway, and they said they would give 2 of my subscribers the Hog Rider Carl skin for free, and all you had to do to enter was to comment your player hashtag on that video. So here are the 2 winners of the Hog Rider Carl skin. I have already forwarded both of your player hashtags on over to Supercell. If you see your hashtag right here, open up Brawl Stars, go to your inbox, and you should have a message from support, and you just hit claim and it'll give you your skin. So with that being said, let's finally get on to the list, and this is the very first map right here from Heimdall_A19, and this is a showdown map called King of the Island. So if we're looking at the outskirts, we can see we have 5 mini islands, and they all have a jump pad that launches them into the middle. So on each of the islands, there's 2 spawns, meaning you're never going to spawn alone and have an island to yourself. There's always going to be another brawler next to you. On each outside island, there's also 4 power cube boxes, so you can either try to fight the person on the island with you, you can try to get the power cubes, or you can try to launch yourself to the middle and secure a hiding spot before anyone else gets there. And of course, as the green gas moves in, everyone will eventually have to hop and go towards that middle island. So in terms of like a map I would want to see added to Brawl Stars, this is at the top of my list. It would have probably been smarter if I showed this later on in this video, but so far this is sick. Moving on to the second map, this is from Amir Kaka 22, and it is a nether themed showdown map called Lava Way. So I figured, you know, with Minecraft on the rise, we should put this in here because the nether is a big part of that game. So just picture the lava on this map as like water. It just kind of prevents you from going over. I don't think the lava would burn you, but now that I think about it, it would actually be awesome if you went too close to like the lava areas, if you actually started to burn and catch damage. In terms of the map design, I feel like it's a basic showdown map, but the reason I'm putting it in the video is because I really like the concept of having like a deep lava nether themed map opposed to like the bright sunny desert with water patches. It's something different and I feel like it would mix the game up. Map number 3 is from Pain Brawl Stars, and this is another showdown map called 4 Worlds. So if you're looking at all 4 quadrants, each of them are kind of like a different environment, and then there's kind of like these rows all leading to the middle. Now the person didn't add spawn points on here, so I don't quite know where and how everyone would spawn in, but in terms of the map design, I really like it. It seems different from most of the maps we have now. The center is really grassy, so I feel like it would be hectic leading into that final circle. There's also a bunch of bounce pads, so if you get screwed, you can yeet on one of those and just launch yourself. And then my favorite part is just each of the quadrants are different. It's not a super symmetrical map, and depending on which environment you spawn in, the brawler you choose may be good, but if you spawn in the wrong environment, you might completely be screwed and be out of luck. Number 4 is from BRKNLV, and this is a bounty map called Nuke Town. For any of my Call of Duty fans out there, this one should totally ring a bell. It doesn't fully look like Nuke Town, but if you've played Call of Duty, you can use your imagination and make this out to be Nuke Town enough. So this square right here and this one right here, these are supposed to be the houses. If you're looking in the backyard, they have the little fenced off areas, and then if you're looking in the middle, this is supposed to be the bus, and then this is like the little vehicle that you can walk through the middle of. I just thought this map was cool. Definitely, you know, good imagination, and as I said, if you've played Call of Duty before, you'll probably appreciate this one too. Number 5 is from Blue Robotics, and this isn't a map at all, but more so a feature that should come along with maps. So looking at the top half of this photo, you can rate a map. If you like it, you give it a thumbs up. If you don't, you give it a thumbs down. And if you're just you can give it a neutral. So before you click which way you're feeling, it's not going to tell you the percentage, but once you choose, you know, thumbs up, thumbs down, or thumbs sideways, it's then going to reveal what the rest of the Brawl Stars community feels. And the reason this would be helpful is, for one, it would let Supercell and Brawl Stars know which maps the community likes, which maps we hate. That way, when they're deciding which maps go into rotation, they can take our feedback and make better decisions. So let's say they keep putting a map in that everyone hates, but Supercell doesn't know we hate it. This system right here would let them know, like, hey, this map sucks dong, please get it out of here ASAP and never show it to us again. And then on the opposite end of the spectrum, let's say there's a map that we barely see but everyone loves to see it. That would let Supercell know, and then they can give it to us more frequently. Suggestion number 6 is from Shady_07, and the reason I like this one is because the patterns look super cool. If I was on this map, I would probably choose a brawler like Shelly or Bull and play like a coward in camp in the bushes. But just looking at the picture, it's super aesthetic, it looks like a fun map to play, and I want to be in there. This person didn't include any spawns though, so I don't quite know where the spawn points would be located, but if you're looking at some of the boxes, we have 4 boxes in the grassy area by each of the corners, but then if you're looking by the water, there's 5 more boxes. So if you go out onto that water, it's super risky because there's only one way to get on there and a brawler can easily corner you, but if you can successfully secure a corner, you're gonna have so many power cubes, and I just feel like it would be awesome. Map number 7 is from Arbisu, and this is called Cactus Arena. So everywhere, no matter where you're looking, there's just a bunch of cactuses. At all of the spawns, you're surrounded by cactuses. If you're looking in the middle, even more cactuses. And the reason I like this map is because it's kind of surrounded by like this grassy ring. So if you spawn, let's say on the top left-hand corner, you have the option to either push straight down to the middle, you can push down just a little bit and cut back those 2 boxes, or you can sneak along the edge of the map and try and bamboozle somebody getting their boxes. And then going on over to the middle of the map, I really like showdown maps that just have like a basic center, because when the gas moves in, it usually gets really hectic. People kind of play safe to try and make it to that final zone, and then everyone just gets in there, all hell breaks loose, and this map looks awesome. Map number 8 is from official Andrew PG, and this is called Ring Protection. So this person actually included all of the duo showdown spawns as well, so I appreciate that. But if you're looking at the spawn points, everything is spread out like super well, and I feel like really fair. Focusing on the left side of the map, you have one person spawning above the wall, one person spawning below, and then one person spawning near the center. I feel like wherever you spawn on this map, you're kind of close to an enemy, but you're not so close to where you're just gonna die right away. And as the green smoke pushes in, I really like the way this final circle looks. It kind of reminds me of like a feast or famine in a way. Not really, but you know, there's grass and you know, the gas moves in towards it. Map number 9 from Fabio Augusto MA, and this is called the Drowned Desert. It's another desert map, but I do like the way he sectioned it off. So on the left side and the right side, you can see there's 2 different types of environments. We have a little bit of like a grassy area with some water, but then we also have like a mazy area with some walls. I feel like this map would be really fun because you may pick one brawler hoping to get one spawn, but it may send you somewhere else and totally ruin your strategy. Like if you're looking at the top left and the bottom right, there's a lot of protection, but then if you're looking right here or right here, it's kind of open. Another little interesting thing is there are some bounce pads. I'm pretty sure this one's backwards. It's gonna send you out of the map, but seriously, there's a bunch of bounce pads as well to help you navigate your way around. So overall, solid map. I would like to play it. Moving on to map number 10 from Shriznar9. I hope I said that right. This is called Vortex Fields, and there was just something about it that I really liked. First off, it's aesthetic, like it's pleasing to the eye to look at. It's kind of symmetrical, not straight down the middle, but more so symmetrical diagonally. And I feel like no matter where you spawn, there's always gonna be some action. Like just focusing on this top left quadrant, if you spawn up here, you're gonna have 2 brawlers near you, but you're also gonna have a lot of boxes. So I feel like it would be interesting to see how a match on here would actually play out. I think it would be hectic. You may have a super fast beginning with a lot of action, or everyone may go the opposite direction and you may just have a nice chill beginning. Then as the zone moves in, you have this middle part. People can be hiding all over the bushes. If somebody chooses to rush there in the beginning, they can get all of those boxes. I feel like there's a whole bunch of possible outcomes, and that's why I like this map. Now, that was number 10 in the final suggestion for today's video. If you made it this far, you clearly enjoyed it, so leave a like down below. In my comment section, let me know which custom map was your favorite, and remember, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscription button down below. But guys, this has been Eclihpse, and peace out.